Hello everyone, this is Kyle from Refinery Pass. I wanted to share a clip from a safety course we created. If you want to take the full course and receive a certificate of completion, you can use the link in the description to find the course on our website. If you like the course but need something a little more custom created for you, send me an email at kyle@refinerypass.com. Hope you enjoy this little sample.
Now let's take a look at a very common physical movement that can lead to MSDs and how to avoid it. Lifting. Proper lifting procedures are especially important, whether you're on the job or off the job. Whether working out, carrying furniture, or loading up the car, it can do a lot to prevent strains and injuries to your back. Now that being said, more than 1 million back injuries occur in U.S. workplaces every year, and most of those occur because people lift things the wrong way. The most common mistake we make is bending at the waist while we're making a lift. When you lift something, your back not only has to carry the weight of your upper body, but it also has to carry the weight of what you're lifting. And when you bend at the waist, it focuses this strain on your lower back and multiplies the weight by a factor of 10. So if your upper body weighs 100 pounds, bending at the waist places 1,000 pounds of pressure on the lumbar position of your spine. If you're lifting a 25-pound object, that adds another 250 pounds for a total of 1,250 pounds your back has to support. That much stress is extremely dangerous, so it's important to keep your back straight and think before you lift. Examine the load to see if it's too heavy or too bulky or unbalanced for you to handle it alone. If so, get some help. Ask a coworker for assistance or use a cart or a dolly. If you decide to make the lift by yourself, doing it safely isn't complicated, but it is riskier. First, get close to the object. Lower yourself by bending at the knees. Remember, don't bend at the waist. Now get a good grip on the sides of the object. Lift slowly with your legs, with the load against your body, and keep your back straight. Don't turn your upper body if you need to change direction while carrying the load. Change direction with your feet instead. Walk through the turn to avoid twisting your back. And when it's time to offload what you're carrying, simply reverse the process. Remember to keep your back straight and bend at the knees. On the other hand, when you're making the team lift with a coworker, you need to work in unison. One person should lead the lift by counting 1, 2, 3, lift. Then do the same thing when you're offloading. Communication and equal distribution of weight are key.